Every team in their division, they're going to beat up on each other, or at least tie, or someone is going to at least get swept. Some one of these teams are going to get swept.
And this one hurts me to go and talk against my boy Russell Wilson. It really does. Sora, why don't you do the honors?
All right, yeah. Just give me 2 seconds. All right. Enough. Oh, it's not showing the full haircut. Dang it. All right.
Oh, we
Well,
see
that's
it.
unfortunate.
We see it. He look like an Amish dude, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it's not showing the full. All right. Well, that was a waste. Anyways, the Broncos. It was painful. It was really painful to put this prediction, but I had them fourth place with a winning record though of 9-8.
That is very, very good. Go ahead.
Coach, no.
I didn't do it, Coach.
Their first pick that they had in the second round, Nick Benito, linebacker.
Yes.
A lot of people are saying it's not fair for Benito to be like the guy to replace Von Miller. And it's not saying he's going to replace Von Miller, but Nick Benito was a very good defensive player, playing the edge and the linebacker, switching between 6'3", 248, ran a 4.5. He had 16 sacks and 26.5 tackles for loss since 2020. Just imagining him and Bradley Chubb, that's going to be a very scary linebacking core. Greg Dulcich, pretty good tight end, 6'4", 243, got some speed. He's going to be able to kind of help out with the tight end room. Russell Wilson, he's great. He's coming off an injury, though. New team, new everything. I think you're going to see the Broncos take a couple of lumps at the beginning, just trying to get used. But again, 9-8, from what the Broncos have been used to, is still a good team. But like I said, I think they're going to take their lumps in the beginning, and by the time they kind of get everything put together, it's going to be too late for them to be in the playoffs.
All right, Don.
It is going to be much progress from last year.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean they're definitely an interesting team, man, and I don't, they just. I think for all
to put them at 9-8.
I think it hurts for all of us because we like a lot of those players on that team. But go ahead, Don. Explain what you got going.
Yeah, I missed it by one last year. I had them 8-9. They were 7-10. This is a team that, hey, this is a team that has a lot of pieces to a complete puzzle, but they just can't get it done. With whether it's injuries, losing players, trading players, whatever it is, they've been just missing certain key pieces. They had a really decent defense last year. Now, they did obviously acquire Russell Wilson at quarterback. Is he that missing piece? Is that all they needed? I don't know. They lost Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, Drew Lock, but couple of the pickups I like. They got linebacker Randy Gregory, linebacker Alex Singleton, safety J.R. Reed, and as Sora mentioned, linebacker Nick Benito picked up in the draft. So you take a decent team with a tough defense, and now you add Russell Wilson that'll give the offense and all the weapons they have at wide receiver a chance to shine on a more consistent basis. Here's my shocker. Broncos, 11-6, second place in the division.
Oh my God. Not 22-6, 11-6.
Yes.
My goodness.
You broke the system.
You broke the system, man. All right. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna just go ahead and tear the Band-Aid off. They're gonna be the worst team in the division, but I got them at 8-9. This sucks to say. Russell Wilson has been my guy. since NC State, when he smacked us up at NC State and I had to witness that game. It was so bad. This is a true story. It was so bad. The day started off of me waving my Florida State hat out the window and it flew out my hand. Then we drove back around. We picked the Florida State hat up and it had a broken bill. I was so happy that we found it, but I had a broken hat. And then I became a broken man during that game as well. Okay? Russell Wilson, what he did in the second half of that game to come back on Florida State was absolutely blasphemous. It got so bad that my friend was out chasing some girl and then ended up leaving me at the stadium when he was my ride home. Russell Wilson, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You got the running backs. I love Javonte Williams, and even more so, Melvin Gordon has been one of my favorite running backs in the league ever since I was hating on him, and he always just proved me wrong when he was with the Chargers. I'm a hater no longer. It's been like 4 years. I've been a hater no longer, Melvin Gordon. You're one of my favorites now. Outside of that, receiving core might be a little suspect, but we'll see, only because of health. Defense is not the brightest ocean in the sea. That didn't even really make sense. Not the brightest star in the sky. I was trying to get crazy with the wordplay and it didn't really work. And it's going to be kind of like what the Broncos are going to do this year. They're not going to look that great. But it's just because of the teams that they're going to have to play twice in Las Vegas and the Chargers and the Chiefs. I don't really have anything else to say outside of that. They're just going to be that bad. Not the worst. Middle of the road. But I think Russell Wilson might reevaluate his decision at the end of the season. And John Elway is just going to be the most disappointed man ever because he's just been striking out with quarterbacks over and over and over and over and over. Coach, what's your predictions?
Well, me and my safety brother is 3-3, 3 for 3 in this division so far.
Oh man,
3.
So
and I got him 9-8. I think Russell Wilson get him 2 more wins. Get him 2 more wins at 9-8. I believe the team is going to be competitive. The problem is the other 3 teams is just better. It's just going to be better than them. Like the defense that they got. Love, like Don said, Randy Gregory, Patrick Surtain, Justin Simmons, the best cornerback in the National Football League. DJ Jones from San Francisco, they added him as a D tackle as well. Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon, 900 yards apiece. Probably the best running back tandem duo probably in the league besides Bradley Chubb and you want to say Bradley Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Besides those 2 right there,
stay healthy though.
Jared Jeudy. The problem is the receiving core is very good. The problem is Jared Jeudy can't stay on the field. Cortland Sutton got a big contract this year. He can't stay on the field. They lost Noah Fant. They lost Noah Fant to the Seattle Seahawks. But I say just adding Russell Wilson, that quarterback that they've been looking for. A lot of analysis and all of us been saying that they are literally 1 quarterback away. But it's just the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders are just a better football team. And I think they're going to lose some games outside of the division, even though I think they can beat some teams, anybody outside of the division besides the teams in their division. Every team in their division, they're going to beat up on each other, at least tie, or someone is going to at least get swept. Some one of these teams are going to get swept. And if it's any team you can pick to get swept, it's going to be the Broncos, probably be the Broncos. But again, I think Russell Wilson is due for 2 more wins, man. I think he's due for 2 more wins. I got 9-8, man. I think they're going to be competitive, and I think this team is going to be the odd team out of the playoff picture.
Damn. Wow. The Broncos, we are sorry, little one. We are sorry. Outside of Don, we are sorry.
It's going to be a surprise to a lot of people.
I hope you're right, man. You've been right the last couple of years, so I don't know. I don't even know why I started picking record predictions, to be honest.